Hello, my name is Snickylzn, and I try to post daily on YouTube. So in this video I decided to talk about one wrestler that I've been following for forever. His name is JOE HENDRY.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in JOE HENDRY. I believe in JOE HENDRY. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in JOE HENDRY. I believe in JOE HENDRY. And say, oh, I believe in JOE HENDRY. JOE HENDRY is so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in JOE HENDRY. And JOE HENDRY and the prestigious one.
At the present moment, he's been getting a very incredible push through his music, because he's a musician at the basis of it. He's a musician that's transitioned into pro wrestling, whilst also being an amateur British national champion of amateur wrestling champion. And JOE HENDRY is someone that's influenced my writing a lot and understanding of pro wrestling, because he has a YouTube channel which is the same name that he goes by, the same name he has, because it's not he doesn't have a ring name. His name is actually Joseph Samuel Hendry, which is quite cool. And he's someone that's talked about how he really got into wrestling and his journey through it. He's got great explaining about how gimmicks works. He has like 7 episodes of how to become a pro wrestler. When I was younger, I watched the entirety of it in hopes of becoming a pro wrestler myself. But alas, it did not happen. It did not happen, alas. But yeah, why I like JOE HENDRY is because he creates parody videos which are very funny, and he mocks people with those parody videos.
Who have wronged him time and again. I think the primate thought about running to the ring, but
He used to lose all his matches but found victory. He won the internet title before he was 3. And he took that title to his nursery. He looks like a child, but he's always a jobber to me.
wow.
There's something disturbing in his history. He's been asking wrestlers if they'll kiss his feet, and his boots have those flames from 2003. Yeah, he's weird about feet, but he's always a jobber to me. I'm teaming with Primate, he's teamed with Rory. Tried to get back in vocals, but he's a monkey. Now keeps getting battered by Mr. Hendry. like a child, but he's always a jobber to me. 'Cause he looks like a child, but he's always a jobber to me.
Can you believe what we've just witnessed? Oh, that was a piece of art.
And I'm going to show a couple of them in this video. This is slop content. My name is Snickylzn, by the way. Yeah, Joe Hendry, I first took notice of him when he was in Defiant and What Culture Pro Wrestling. For those who don't know what these two companies that I mentioned are, in simple terms, they were the wrestling company of the YouTube channel What Culture Pro Wrestling. And What Culture Pro Wrestling then became Defiant Wrestling. And yeah, this company just stopped existing because it was a UK based promotion, and when WWE tried to get into the UK scene with NXT UK, they just poached all the talent in the UK scene. So therefore, the indie scene in the UK really took a hit from the existence of NXT UK. Interesting thing is that in Defiant and What Culture Pro Wrestling, Joe Hendry was the character he's mostly known for, which is the happy-go-lucky trolley character. But in What Culture Pro Wrestling, he decided to turn heel and
the Prestige, or the Prickstige as we should all call them, decided to lay hands on their and your beloved GM, and so I've decided that's not going to stand. The Prestige versus Bullet Club. I hope they kill you.
Bullet Club for life.
This is an 8-man tag team match. Coming to the ring at this time, the team of Pure Coffee, Travis Banks, BT Gunn, and the prestigious one, Joe Hendry. They are the Prestige.
Prestige, a menace, a sinister force here in WCPW ever since they formed a few weeks ago, saying they've been denied opportunity, denied the chance to get what their talents deserve. Very hard to think of a time in many wrestling promotions at any time in history when a faction has made such an impact in such a short period.
He then built a stable with Travis Banks, Joe Coffey, and BT Gunn. And I think they got themselves into a bit of legal troubles regarding sexual harassment cases. So that's just really unlucky for Joe Hendry's career, because if any of the other men in this group were to be like for example, they were not sexual harassers or whatever, then they could have just spiraled into WWE and gotten Joe Hendry like an NXT contract in NXT UK, because he's got the charisma for the business. He's just not the most entertaining in-ring performer. And yeah, then after he went to Ring of Honor for a bit, and then he jumped into Impact Wrestling, which he met Eli Drake and was friends with Grado. And then he returned to Ring of Honor, but it got bought by Tony Khan, and I don't know, he just didn't stay in the Ring of Honor shuffle. I don't see why Tony Khan didn't see money in this guy, but I see money. I've known that this guy is money forever. And then now he's returned to Impact TNA. And honestly, I don't watch TNA, okay? I just noticed that Joe Hendry was in it, and that people were like giving him a momentum boost. And honestly, I'd watch TNA if Joe Hendry was fucking world champion, okay? I would. Because this man deserves his flowers.
And his opponent, weighing in today at 230 pounds, he is the local hero, Joe Hendry!
Hi there, the local hero Joe Henry. For centuries now, ICW fans around the world have wondered, when Jack Jester says boo, what does it mean and where does it come from? Well, tonight, for the very first time, I will unveil the shocking revelation. When you're alone and you hear a noise, you go next door to check out the problem. So notify the authorities, there's an intruder tonight. Whoa, whoa, I see double me and you. Whoa, whoa, let's have some fun. Whoa, whoa, who is in my living room? Whoa, whoa, boom, 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 boom. Jack Jester's in my room. I'm calling the police now, but they're taking forever. Boom, boom, boom. Jack Jester's in my room. I'm calling the police now. I hope they get here soon. Whoa, whoa, I see double me and you. Whoa, whoa, let's have some fun. Whoa, whoa, who is in my living room? Whoa, whoa, boom, 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 boom. Jack Jester's in my room. I'm calling the police now, but they're taking forever. Boom, boom, boom. Jack Jester's in my room. I'm calling the police now. I hope they get here soon. Boom, 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 boom.
Joe Hendry is like 36 years old at the moment. He's like he's older than Cody Rhodes. He's older than Cody Rhodes, I think. No, he's younger by 2 years. Fuck. But yeah, he deserves his flowers, man. The guy is really good, and honestly, the weakest part about him was his wrestling ability. I don't know. I haven't watched recent matches, but it's not to say that I'm like overly critical. It's just that, for example, you wouldn't see Joe Hendry in AEW wrestling like 5 stars classic like Will Ospreay. He's more of like a old MJF, where his style is more of a, well, he's more of a powerhouse since he's 6'2", so he just throws you around and stuff. He's got the mind for the characters. He's good. He's also wrestled Kurt Angle for one of his dream matches.
So he goes on, he says, Angle beat Joe Hendry in 9:23 with the ankle lock in the main event. They pushed Hendry as the local hero. Hendry doubles as a musician who comes to the ring writing parody songs that mock his opponent, such as a rendition of Born in the USA that he came out to with the lyrics changed to putting over Hendry beating Angle. It's quite good and a great calling card. But you said it. You said you used to do research on these guys. And so, man, talented kid. Hey, he's using your ankle lock and ankle slam. Did he talk to you about that beforehand or what?
Yes, we planned it. I really enjoyed this kid. I loved his gimmick. He was a musician. He would write songs about the wrestler he was wrestling that particular night, and remind me a little bit of Elias.
Yes.
This kid was much better singer, and he had more catchy songs that he did. Like mine was Born in the USA. That was the one that he used for me. But he came up with some really cool songs for different wrestlers that he would wrestle. I thought this gimmick would take off. I thought the WWE or somebody was going to sign this kid because it was amazing to hear him sing and play the guitar, not just wrestle, but sing and play the guitar. He was talented.
Listen, he's still getting it done. If you're a fan of Impact Wrestling.
And the match is free, and it's Defiant Wrestling. Can we bring back Defiant Wrestling? That shit was just like so top tier. Anyways, it highlighted a bunch of indie talent that could wrestle with outside talent, and just bring up the stock of the independent scene. Anyways, yeah. And at the moment, Joe Hendry tweeted a couple times that his music got toppled Taylor Swift in the top 100s. Now that's cool as fuck. Hello, if you've made it this far, please leave a comment and tell me what you thought about the video. Please leave me a comment. Please leave me a comment.